Thank you for sticking with us. Nearly 3 years after the 2023 Maui wildfires, a collaborative healing program continues to support survivors through culturally grounded care for the mind, body, and spirit.
Joining us now to share more is Sheri Daniels, the CEO of Papa Ola Lōkahi. Aloha, Sheri.
Aloha.
I know you're
for having me.
I know you're on the island of Maui, but you have a Kauai shot behind you, yeah?
Yes, actually, behind me is Waipa on the island of Kauai, and just a shout out to them and Stacy at Waipa and just all the amazing work they do with their community there on Kauai.
Right on. Well, let's talk about what you guys are doing for the community on Maui. But first, we're talking about Maui SERG. Can you tell us what that means and the role that Papa Ola Lōkahi plays in it?
Yeah, so Maui SERG is actually a grant program that was funded in response to the Maui wildfire, and it's funded actually through SAMHSA, which is a federal agency, and SERG stands for SAMHSA Emergency Response Grant. And the Department of Health here applied, was funded, and Papa's role is to actually be the intermediary over the last 2.5 years. This is our last year of the funding, and we've been able to support providers doing different work on the ground on Maui over the last few years. And so POL's or Papa's work is really to help bridge, to help support those providers, to help link community to services via the work of our providers.
I love this. And, you know, Papa Ola Lōkahi doesn't just do this for one island. I mean, you know, of course, we're seeing Kauai behind you. You folks are helping Maui. What does Papa Ola Lōkahi do every day for Hawaii? And talk a little bit also about the importance of your kuleana specific to the people of Lahaina.
You know, I think Papa Ola Lōkahi on the daily, like many organizations, are really working to support based on the needs of community. We really truly believe it's the work we do is community led, which isn't always perfect, which is sometimes really messy, but giving chance for communities to help us navigate what can work for them. And so we have 5 Native Hawaiian healthcare systems across the state of Hawaii, but not just them. We partner and we support many other organizations, from what I call them small mom and pops, you know, those ones that, you know, it's just auntie and uncle, and every weekend they're out in the lo'i and they're meeting with community, they're helping youth. Those are the mom and pops, those that, you know, can still do even without big money, all the way to organizations that are just trusted partners in our community, from folks like Ola Lōkahi, who is our Native Hawaiian mental health providers, to on Maui, folks like Aloha House doing substance abuse work, post-recovery and pre-recovery and pre-wildfire.
We're actually taking a look at some of the video from the wildfires that happened 3 years ago. And Lena Girl and I were just there in Lahaina, and we can see that it's the rebuilding is starting to happen, but the healing journey is still happening as well. So we thank you guys so much for partnering with, as you mentioned, the mom and pops and the bigger organizations. And you guys, there are different needs for different peoples, and the different organizations or mom and pops meet them at that need level, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think people need to understand that healing does not have a timeline. And as you said, Davey, you know, this is 3 years. Some people are just starting to feel like they can open the curtains and start that journey. And so, you know, healing looks different for everyone. The readiness to start that looks different. How Ohanas perceive that look different. And so, you know, recovery should be community led. That's really our passion, is how do we help our community take hold of that and drive it for us, with us providing the support and the guardrails so that, you know, things that happen, the healing that occurs is really, it's theirs. But we got to remember, we still got to link arms. We still got to continue to bring our organizations together, and not just show up, but we know on Maui, those that have shown up are from Maui, are in Maui, are part of Maui. And that's super important, because when everything else pow, our community is still there.
Absolutely. Sheri, I want to thank you so much. We are excited because we have the opportunity to be speaking with these other providers under the Maui SERG program or project here. And we're excited to see all the wonderful things that they'll be able to bring to our people of Lahaina to help in that healing process. Thank you so much to Papa Ola Lōkahi, and mahalo for your time, Sheri.
Thank you. Mahalo.